So hi everybody, this is Amal Hantash from Allure Cosmetics. I hope you're doing fine today. I'm talking to you today. It's tomorrow. It's Victoria Day, so for everybody in Montreal or in Canada, happy Victoria Day tomorrow. We're outdoor, and I guess you're gonna think that I'm gonna do some sunscreen or sun protection session. But actually, what we're gonna do today is the makeup session that I promised you. How to apply makeup for special occasions like graduation or if you're going into weddings or parties. This kind of makeup that you need to know how to apply if you like. And I choose outdoor because the nature is nice and it's fun to be outdoor and applying makeup. It's also changed from inside, but it looks like it's gonna rain today, so hopefully it doesn't rain by the time we finish the session. If it rains, I'm gonna show you how to apply makeup under the rain. No, I'm just kidding. If it rains, then, well, I like to take risk, but not that kind of risk. So if it rains, we're gonna get inside and I'm gonna show you how to apply makeup inside, unfortunately. So let's hope that it doesn't rain, and I'm gonna wait for my models to come. Meantime, I will talk to you a little bit about some tips about special occasion makeups. There are two types of foundations, like you know. There's the liquid and there is the powder, or the dual foundation that's in between liquid and powder. The liquid is good if you're gonna apply it for the morning. If you want to go on an occasion and you want your makeup to stay longer, it's recommended that you use the powder foundation, not the liquid, because the liquid doesn't stay longer than the powder. Another tip is that we're going to talk about today is weddings, makeup for weddings. If you are the bride, okay, if you are the bride and you are going to have your face done in your wedding day, I know that the artificial eyelashes are very famous nowadays, especially in areas like Toronto and New York, and they're very famous, they're very big. But if you are the bride, try to avoid the artificial eyelashes. Do not put artificial eyelashes on. Because you wanna avoid accidents. So imagine you're in your wedding and the eyelash just dropped. Imagine that. So you're gonna look funny with one eye all done and one eye just dropped. You're gonna ruin your day basically. So try to avoid artificial eyelashes during your wedding day. Another thing for a bride, try to use waterproof mascara, because in your wedding you get emotional. You can cry with your mom, you can cry because you're gonna leave your family, you can cry from happiness, I don't know, but you're gonna cry for some reason. So if you don't put waterproof mascara, it can melt and it can ruin your face. So for that day specifically, try to use or ask, if you have somebody to do your makeup, ask for waterproof mascara to be on the safe side. But if you know that you're not gonna cry, then you can go with whatever you want. So these are a few tips, and okay, so to start, you need to be when you want to put makeup, you need to have good light. And to have good light, first of all, the best light is the sunlight. But if you don't have sun, it's okay. Try to use as much white light as you can, and try to have the light comes in the eye of your applicant, the person who's gonna apply the makeup on. It has to be right in the face, and try to cover the clothes so that you don't get them dirty from the makeup. Try to use as much white as you can, because the color of the towel can reflect and it will show, it can make the color different. So when you're applying, you think it's one color, and then when you take off the towel, you see a different color. So try to use as much white as you can with the towels.
Do you want me to tie my hair?
It's okay. It's okay. Just need to. Start with, make sure you have moisturizer on, because you have to have the face clean. So I know that the model has her face clean. But make sure you have moisturizer on, because makeup, if you apply it without moisturizer, it can look not nice. It can make, it accumulates in some areas, if it's a little bit dry, it can make it look not nice and peel. So better you have moisturizer on before you apply your makeup. So that's the first step you do. Okay, and after you apply the moisturizer, after that you have to. There's something called lip primer, and the lip primer is used for it has two reasons. One of the reasons is that it doesn't allow it keeps the lipstick stays longer, and it doesn't allow it to bleed outside of the lips. So it keeps it within the lips, so you can conceal it. That's one reason to use the lip primer. So before you apply the makeup, you need to apply that. Also, it moisturizes the lips, so it doesn't dry when you apply the lipstick. And also, it helps you, the lip lines. It treats lip lines, yeah. So you can, for people, the model is young, so she doesn't need it, but for old people who has the lip lines, or you want to treat the lip lines, even if you don't want to have makeup, you can just apply outside on the lip lines. You can also apply on the lines here if you want to treat them, but she doesn't need that. So.
Not yet.
Okay, so that's the lip primer. After that, we're gonna apply something called. We're gonna apply something called the eye primer, and the eye primer. The eye primer is this cream, and the eye primer is used to have the eye color stays long, and also to prevent the eye color from those lines. Sometimes when you apply eye color on the eye, after some time you start to see lines on the eye, so the color starts to accumulate in the eyelids. So the eye primer prevents that and keeps the color stays longer. So you apply that.